Now, Patricia was given a life sentence without the possibility of parole and spent the next 24 years behind bars. But then she says a miracle happened when California Governor Gavin Newsom granted her an emergency release from prison this past summer due to COVID-19. Now, 69-year-old Patricia is a free woman again.
First time since the pandemic began, Governor Newsom has released an inmate serving a life sentence.
69-year-old Patricia Wright is finally out of prison after spending nearly 24 years behind bars. Prosecutors argue that in 1981, she hired someone to kill her then ex-husband. Wright has maintained her innocence.
I wrote everyone I possibly could, telling everyone of my innocence. I never gave up.
She's been undergoing weekly chemotherapy treatments for terminal liver cancer, which made her a higher risk for contracting coronavirus.
This is a miracle. I thank God for everybody that stuck by my mother.
Wright appears to be the first emergency release of an inmate serving a life sentence during the pandemic.
Now, Patricia says even though she's grateful for the second chance at life, she wants to face her brother Ishmael, who she has not seen or spoken to in over 24 years. She says she wants to look him in the eye and confront him as to why he gave the police false testimony that put her behind bars for a crime she insists she did not commit.
I found out that my ex-husband Jerome was killed in 1981. I think his lifestyle got him killed. It didn't surprise me. I don't remember if I was questioned at the time of his death, but I was arrested 16 years later for his murder. I was completely blindsided. My brother Ishmael testified against me at my trial, and I was charged and convicted for a conspiracy to murder and sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Ishmael destroyed my life. His testimony was a smoking gun that put me away. I am completely innocent. I was taken away from my children and my entire life. Being behind bars, I was suffering from broken heart syndrome and loneliness. I didn't give up hope because of my 5 children. I had several cancer scares while I was in prison. Chemotherapy in prison is hard because going into the hospital, you have to be shackled up. Being released is like a dream come true. It's just overwhelming. I've been away so long. I only remember the time when my children were little. I've missed out on so much of their life that I can't get it back. I haven't spoken to Ishmael in 20-some years. I was shocked that he betrayed me and lied. I formed a few relationships in prison. My 2 good friends are Leslie Van Houten and Betty Broderick. Leslie is my BFF, and she's one of the Manson girls. Betty's in for the murder of her ex-husband and his wife. Prison life was so hard on me. I got beat up a lot. The younger inmates have no respect for the elderly. I wrote so many different advocates to listen to my story. I said that I'm gonna fight for my freedom or die trying. During my trial, my public defender told me there was a smoking gun witness. I didn't know that my brother Ishmael was the smoking gun witness they were referring to until he got on the stand. I was shocked.
Ishmael lied to say my mom had something to do with my father's death in exchange for a lighter sentence on a case that he was facing.
I think I'm a shake if I see him or even hear his voice. I don't want to leave this world without knowing why he did what he did to me.
Well, hey, it's me, and thank you so much for watching. And while I have you, do you have a story or a question for me? If so, trust me, I want to hear from you. Click on the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on. You just might end up right here on the show. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Click that little red button below. You know you want to. What are you waiting for? Do it!